We do have a special guest. Can we introduce?
We do. It's Richard.
It's Richard.
Leo, look at the camera.
It's Leo Richard.
Appearance.
Leo and Richard.
Leo/Richard.
Look at him.
Leo, makeouts. Show your trick.
He's not into it. That's so
makeouts.
cute.
Hey, makeouts.
Oh.
Put some sexy music to this video team.
Yeah.
Look, he'll tilt the head. Oh, I would open my mouth, but I don't want to get you.
Love it. Welcome to Millennial Made. I'm Rod, and I am very excited to have our special guest, Jackie Schimmel, with us today, who is another Dear Media...
Darling.
Dear Media darling.
That's what they call me on the streets.
Oh, so that's just you. It's not like everyone who's on Dear Media. So
no, I think I'm the princess of Dear Media.
Okay. Can I be a Dear Media darling?
Sure,
well?
yeah.
Okay, great, perfect. Good. Glad we can
Self-professed princess of Dear Media.
Yeah, coin that term. Perfect, awesome. So you have two podcasts.
I do.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about them.
One of them is the Bitch Bible. She's my baby. She's like 8 years old now.
8 years old. Oh.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
Love her like a sister.
Sure.
And then I have a new one, Mind, Body, No Soul, which is satirical guided meditations, which is like kind of, I think, my favorite thing in the world. It's so fucked up.
Oh my God.
It's oddly relaxing, maybe just for me. We're abolishing toxic positivity, one offensive guided meditation at a time.
Staying real.
And it's incredible.
Yeah. Very cool. So what level of millennial are you? Like
I don't even know what that fucking means.
Well, when did you graduate high school?
2008.
Oh, same.
Oh,
wait,
cool.
Great. I just made a TikTok about it, actually. You want to see it?
So I am a millennial?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't really know with the whole thing. I do know that Gen Z sucks and they're like, ooh, blonde hair. Like, call me the fuck back when you're not wearing a maxi pad.
Did you watch?
Stupid fuck.
See, we're opposite millennials though, where we're opposite people where I am terrified of them and you probably like.
Oh,
which is why we'd be good friends because you would probably like just go in and I'd be like,
tell me about my hair color.
I was part of the Chuggy movement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not
humble
calling people
brag.
Chuggy, but like making sure like that, like if you go to any Chuggy article, like my TikTok was like front of it because I was like,
really?
here are things that Gen Z thinks are Chuggy, like I do a lot of like reportive style stuff.
Yeah.
So I got canceled by Gen Z for that because I was creating a generational war.
Of course.
Yes. Did you watch White Lotus?
Yes.
The Gen Z girl that was in that was Connie Britton's daughter. I had to fast forward some of her scenes. She was so
It was triggering.
Terrifying. So triggering. Okay, cool. Before you were podcasting 8 years ago, were you working in like a corporate space? Like, okay, tell me a little about that.
So I actually worked in television for a hot second. I was a PA at Chelsea Lately. And then
it's on brand already. I can
so
tell.
on brand. Lots of dishes, lots of dog shit, and lots of sneaking alcohol.
Yeah.
And then I moved to After Lately, which was a scripted, like a soft scripted series she did for the E! Network.
I remember that.
I got canceled. That was a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
It got canceled.
Yeah.
So I was working as a receptionist at an investment bank.
Oh, wow.
In Century City.
A receptionist at investment bank. Okay.
I mean, couldn't be more off-brand.
Yeah.
Have no idea how I got the gig. Actually, I do. I lied about like saying that I had a degree at UCLA.
It's so interesting because I don't know if you're familiar with my content. I do a lot of corporate anxieties and corporate workplace. And one of the things that I feel like a lot of people can relate to on the internet is how much we lie in our interviews.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, like talk about like an entirely fabricated resume. Like every number was like a family member, my roommate.
Oh my goodness. I was just telling someone about this, that there is your go-to reference.
Yeah.
That like I had a friend of mine that we've been each other's boss for like 10 years. It's like whenever I know, like he and I, we're still best friends, but it's like one of those best friends like you talk to like maybe once a month, you know?
Yeah,
But if we get together, it's like gonna
no
act
time
like
has passed.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll get a call and it's like, hi, we're calling on behalf of Dan. And I'm like, Yes, he was a great employee, and just
you go right into it.
I already know what I'm going to do. I think the biggest one that I would lie about is that I was fluent in Excel, because that's such like a big. But then I'm like, that's a bad one to lie about.
Yeah, because then you're going to actually have to like,
and you can't just like learn it quick.
Not really.
It's just like, it was just like a quick, easy thing to like, oh, Excel, but no.
I was more about like charity work, degree, and GPA. I was
GPA, like,
I ran the Best Buddies program for 4 years.
They're Googling Best Buddies program. What is that? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
Oh my
God.
And
the 4.0 GPA from UCLA with a double major, that was entirely fabricated.
Sure.
I mean, I barely made it one day in community college.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So that's what we're doing with.
Look where you are now.
It worked out.
Yeah, you're thriving. It's actually funny. I was in a round of interviews. Like, I hate group interviews so much because I was bullied in high school, and like popularity contests and all of that is like triggering for me. So just the fact of like, I'm sitting with 3 other people and we're competing against the same job is just terrible. But
I love that. I'm like, Tanya Harding on.
Yeah,
watch me, fuckers.
Because then this is what happened, though, is this girl lied so hard. She was saying that on her resume, she wrote that she went to this college. And it's like a really small college in Washington. And she was interviewing for the job in Chicago. And then my boss, the boss that I got the job, but she was interviewing her and she goes, oh my God, I went to that college. When did you graduate? And then she goes, we graduated the same year.
What dorm were you in?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, fuck.
She was like, my graduating class was like 300 people. I don't remember you. And she was like, and then she just got up and left.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can do.
Yeah. And then you're like, she owned it. She's like, I'm going to see myself out.
You fully commit, or you
on
just
to the next
abort
one.
The mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Entirely.
And the odds are that only happened to her once. It happened to her with me, and then it won't happen again.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love that.
Very cool. So I do have, it's funny you brought it up. I do have a segment each week. It's called Gen Z Word of the Week.
Okay.
And you brought it up this week. I would like to dissect the word canceled.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Perfect gal for the job.
How would you define cancel in Jackie Schimmel's terms?
Pussy ass shit.
Okay.
I think the term canceled, it basically means that I don't know if I could define it in a word. I think that it's kind of the most counterproductive course of action for being like a moral enforcer.
Sure.
It's
moral enforcer. Wow.
But like, really, a moral enforcer? Fucking try me.
Yeah.
It's so funny, the whole like cancel culture, and it's like so antiquated now, cancel culture, like whatever. But the truth is, like, isn't it so much more difficult? And I don't know, doesn't it mean more to not cancel someone and like allow them to reflect and truly change and then progress and move forward? Shouldn't that be the goal? Just to like nip somebody at the bud and then just completely abolish like them as a human. It doesn't leave room for growth or change. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was actually, someone checked me even because I got so
what
caught
did
up
you
in
do?
it. I didn't get canceled. Someone checked me I have gotten canceled for the word chuggy. You know that word chuggy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're getting canceled for the word chuggy, I mean, they haven't.
And that's
insane.
because I was creating a generational war. And I know no Gen Z people are watching this. And if you are, please stop attacking me.
Shut up. Get a job, get a hobby,
we both have millennial content, right? So that's pretty pretty center for us. But I kind of accidentally hopped on a bandwagon of someone that was getting canceled. I'm like, yeah, they should be held accountable for. And then someone was like, well, what would you do if you were in that situation? And I'm like, oh, I would understand that humans make mistakes. And just when you have a platform and such a public figure, but I think there's been a lot more recent, like Chrissy Teigen, like she's been canceled like 4 times. But,
I think that like if you're self-aware, accountable, smart, and authentic, you don't have to worry about shit like that. I say a lot of fucked up stuff, but I know that like when push comes to shove, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
And if I needed to appropriately defend myself and take pause and reassess the situation, not in a cowardly way and not in a fraudulent way, I could very much do that. Cool. Like I'm looking at life with a full fucking lens here.
Yep.
So try me, cancel me, get the pull quotes, put it on TikTok. Let's
go. You'll be ready to go. Then you'll create a TikTok. We were just talking about that. So you don't have a TikTok.
I do not.
What's the hesitancy?
You know what? I just think it's just one too many fucking portals to Jackie. I'm good. I'm sick of myself. I very much pride myself on some morsel of privacy and insular entertainment.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you enjoy watching TikToks on Instagram?
Not particularly.
Okay, so if like a meme account reposts a TikTok, you're like,
sometimes.
Okay.
I like a funny clip. I like people falling.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up on America's Funniest Home Videos. Remember E-Bombs World?
Yes.
Like that was like, our generation.
And it's not personal at all because I think like by the way, it's too hard for me to even figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Like if I could have figured it out easy, I'd probably be like all aboard the TikTok train. But I missed it.
Sure. Good.
You know?
Yeah, hey, and that's fine.
It's just the truth.
It's the truth. And you're,
Being
again,
honest.
living your best life and you have so much other good stuff going on. So why fall into another app that you scroll for 2 hours a
And
day?
I don't like being limited in any capacity. The reason I love podcasting so much is that I can fully express a thought and an idea and it lives forever. And I back that shit fucking hard.
Yep.
And it's unedited and it's just this little morsel in time.
And it's you. It's you. You don't have to worry about cramming into 15 seconds.
No, and if you want to listen, you can listen. And if you don't, that's cool too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Well, hopefully everyone listening today will listen because there's some
Brace yourself.
really good stuff on your podcast.
Thank you.
Speaking of, I was listening to one of your podcasts recently, and a really hot topic right now is Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So you have a crush on Pete Davidson?
I think he's hot.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, you don't know why.
No. You know what? Actually, I do know why. First of all, he's pulling a lot of babes.
Yeah.
So
who's been not your favorite, but maybe who's been the most interesting to you that he's pulled? I have mine, but
Kate Beckinsale.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Because for me, she was my crush growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fucking gorgeous.
What was she in? She wasn't Serendipity.
She was in Serendipity.
Was she Serendipity?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was the girl from X-Men. Okay, but
No, she was in Serendipity. She was in is it Pearl Harbor, maybe?
She was in Pearl Harbor. That was my awakening for her was Pearl Harbor.
She's fucking hot.
She's hot. She was in Underworld. Thank you. I knew she was in some like superhero type. Yeah, Taylor's got it.
Smoking hot.
Got it.
And she has a genius IQ.
She's brilliant. You guys are very similar too. I feel like she's just like her true self. She says what she wants. But
I mean, I'm a moron. She's definitely no genius IQ over here.
Yeah. Well, you can make up whatever GPA you want. So then,
exactly. 4.6,
exactly.
baby. That transfixes me because she's older, she's smart, she's with child.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find him to be
like Ariana made sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Even Kim makes
sense to me. Mm-hmm. I find him to be like so endearing and like cute and like there's this silent sexiness to him that I can't really describe. Like it's not cocky, but it's secure.
It's secure.
And
I know he'd be nice if he met me. Like he wouldn't like be like a high school bully that I had.
No.
Yeah.
I think he's just like, I hate the word goofy, but he like has that energy.
Silly goofy, yeah.
But like he'll let you know what time it is.
Oh, got it. Wow, I love that. Okay.
Hot.
So that brings me secure. That brings me to my next question. Who was your celebrity crush growing up?
Oh, my celebrity crush growing up. That's such a good question. I mean, probably like Leo DiCaprio was a big one for me.
Sure.
Who else did I mean, you know who I loved actually, like irrationally loved was Pharrell Williams for like the longest time.
Yeah, like pre-Happy.
Hot.
Like like when he was like in the studio and he's
like
done
Senorita.
so much. He's touched so much music. Like,
oh my God.
It's crazy.
So into him.
Yeah, love that. Wow.
I see those ice creams.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah, that was before the hat.
Mm-hmm.
The hat was a moment. Oh my God. Now it's screaming back to me, the Pharrell hat. Everyone was like trying to recreate it. I want one. Yeah.
Desperately.
Yeah. Arby's had their moment with it. Yeah.
Have you seen his Chanel campaign? Oh.
Yeah. So good.
Slipping and sliding. Yeah, love him.
I love that. Great. Amazing. So I do have a couple questions for you. So a lot has been coming back, right? In the past year, 2 years, there is a term called early 2000s vintage that is a fashion trend. As we've seen, low-rise jeans are now coming back. And
God.
I know. Butterfly clips, though.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So my question is, I don't know if you've seen it, but what has been one of your favorite things, a trend that has made a comeback recently?
I will tell you that I'm very into like 90s fashion. So I'm into the like non-skinny jean, kind of look. I love the turtlenecks that are coming back.
Crop top, like
I could miss the crop top personally. Listen, I've been doing a lot of chewing lately, living my best life. But I do like the whole like 90s simplicity, like that 90s like supermodel off duty vibe.
Just kind of just like throw on whatever streetwear.
Yeah,
love
into that big
love
time.
On the flip side, what is something you've seen come back that you're like, it's just like,
I mean, so many things. I feel like if you are walking out of the house, like looking like a Delias ad, you need to go back.
Delias. Oh my God. Those don't exist anymore, right?
I don't think so. Like the butterfly
I smell them. I'm smelling them all. Like the second you said that, I smell Sbarro and a juice bar.
Yeah. The Delias look is not my journey.
Mm-hmm. Today's generation will never understand hanging out at a mall.
No.
Like that was just the moment.
I love going to the mall.
Yeah, I still go.
Oh my God, the Topanga Mall. I thrive at the Topanga Mall.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Oh, it's fucking
So I live in
great.
Chicago, so I've only been to the Grove and the Beverly Center.
Okay, you need to go to the Topanga Mall.
I love Topanga. I've stayed in Topanga before.
If you want to like live your Valley Girl dreams and just like skip through a mall.
Skip through.
Go to the fucking Topanga Mall.
Is it outdoor or indoor?
Indoor.
Indoor. Okay.
I like an indoor mall.
Because I'm, again, from Chicago, so there's not that many outdoor malls there.
Yeah.
So it's like an outdoor mall to me is just like I'm just walking around the downtown area. But
Yeah.
there's something about the indoor mall and just
Food
like
court,
like
a hot dog on a stick.
an escalator, you know.
Yeah, and Anthropology. Wouldn't buy anything from Anthropology, but I'll pick up a candle.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
volcano
because-
candle. We love volcano candles. Yeah.
Of course.
The amount of mugs I have from Anthropology that I don't need. My mug wall is just full, but I never could have enough mugs.
I buy like knobs there that I'll never use. I just love it. I like how it smells.
There you go.
Nostalgia.
That's major key. What is something that you like a fashion trend that you wish you never did that you would hate to see come back?
I will be honest with you. I stand behind all of my decisions.
Okay. Yeah. And that's good. Yeah. Okay. Or maybe someone else.
I could name some, other people. But like I wore my 8th grade culmination dress to Coachella 3 years ago. I did bust the seam at the tit because I was like, I didn't have boobs back then.
Yeah, sure.
But like I've always really loved sparkles.
Oh my God.
It was a yellow chiffon tunic with sequins.
Perfect.
That Paris Hilton wore to her birthday.
And you're like, that is what I need.
It was totally sheer. I had to wear like a little slip under it. I begged my mother. I'm like, please. And I still have it.
Oh my gosh.
I just gave it to my goddaughter, like because she's 3 and she loves it now.
There you go.
There you go.
Dress up. Did you watch the Paris Hilton documentary?
I didn't.
Oh my goodness. It's
Do
just
I need to?
I loved it. I think for me, just because you have this idea of who Paris Hilton is.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's hot and all that, which that's her brand, but like that's not her.
It's fabricated.
It's fabricated.
It's a character, right?
But we had only that side of her, like whatever she wanted to put on the internet. We didn't have social media back then. She was the first influencer. You could say whatever you want. She 100%. She made up the selfie. She,
I bought her book. What was that book she had?
She was everywhere. And speaking of the mall, every store you walked by, she was Victoria's Secret. She had
oh my God,
with pink Delias.
Everything.
She did something like Abercrombie. But yeah, I think that was what's most interesting. Is obviously she's going through a lot of trauma that she's like kind of resurfacing with this like, camp that she went to. But I think that was the crazy part of me is like the character that we saw is not actually her. Yeah. Like she doesn't talk like that.
It's so wild.
It was crazy. It's only an hour. It's free on YouTube.
I'm going to watch it. That's the sustainability of being someone that's not you transfixes me.
Yep.
I just don't get it.
Constantly.
Can't understand.
Like, just like, and she went out all the time. She was in the public eye, so she always had to do that. So she probably just went home and was just like, all right.
Probably a coping mechanism for trauma.
Yep. And the trauma that she has. And they talk about that in the documentary too. So highly recommend. Cool. So we are going to play a quick game called Who Dis? Who Dis? Okay. And hopefully we were watching the same TV because that's kind of what I was moving. So what's going to happen is I'm going to show you a picture. Okay. And you not only need to tell me. I'm nervous. Yeah. I'm either amazing with pop culture or like fingers so off the pulse. I can't even. Okay. But I'm going to show you 3 pictures. You have to tell me who it is, if it's a show, but then I want you to say if it does mean something to you or like how it brings back a memory. Okay? Okay. Okay. Let's go to the first picture.
Oh my God, of course. Yeah. The Nanny. The Nanny, yeah. Duh. Yeah. CC and, oh fuck, what's his name? Give me the first letter.
N.
And Niles.
Niles, yep, exactly.
Of course.
The romantic arc we didn't know we needed yet.
One of the best shows of all time.
I love The Nanny.
The Nanny is perfection. As a Jewish Ashkenazi woman.
There you go.
Fran Fine represents all of us in a way that I cannot express. I think it is one of the most well-written, funny, like has really
so much slapstick too. It's just like, she like
stood the test of
her
time.
snap that, and she's like, cut it out or whatever. Well, that was Full House. But like
unbelievable. And the little girl that plays
Madeline something, right?
Madeline Zima.
Yeah.
I forget her character's name. So fucking funny.
Like her processing, like how
playing
she's slowly
like the troubled like trust fund baby at like with her therapist on speed dial when she's like 6 years old.
Yep.
Unfucking believable. I love this show.
Her character arc too. What I love about Madeline Zima's character is her character arc goes from like the beginning being like what her dad wants her to be to at the end like what she's wanted to be, and it's basically Fran Fine. It's just like she just like will walk around like with her hair done like Fran, and
Yetta, and like the whole thing. Like my grandmother is Yetta.
I love it. I love it.
So good. This is the best fucking show. I actually just started. I forgot about it. I take a bath every single night, and I watch my TV, light my candles, and sip my tea while I'm immersed in the water. And I started watching The Nanny during bath time.
On HBO Max, right?
On HBO Max.
So many.
From the fucking beginning.
Yes, and it's so good. And
it's so good.
Like it is, it's so good. They do a good job. I think they've done the best job about like the chemistry between the two leads without like jumping right into it. I feel like most shows is they'll like put them together in the first season and then they break up and then they're going to get back together.
It's this slow burn that's like comedy heavy.
And then they stay together through like the last 2 seasons. But
it's so good.
It's so good. Her friend Val always makes me laugh. It's so good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good shows on HBO Max. What I Like About You is also on HBO Max. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that one.
It's so good. That was like a peak Amanda Bynes, obviously.
Peak. Oh my God, I'm going to start that tonight.
But what I'm bummed about is the intro song is different.
No,
and it's not even. It's not
licensing?
even. They couldn't get licensing, but that was such a bop. I was like so looking for. I was like ready to jam out, and then it came on, and it's like a slow song, and I'm like,
oh my God, with Leslie Grossman,
and she is
star.
She's a star. She's so funny.
She owns that show.
She owns it. She is her and Amanda Bynes are like the star of the show.
1,000%.
Yeah, I love it. Amazing, cool. I'm glad we had that moment. All right, glad you know. So you know one.
I know this one.
I'm glad it brought back a lot of memories too. Okay, so ready for number 2? Let's do it. Oh. Well,
oh my God.
All of them.
Molly and the Clock.
Yeah, and
Big Comfy Couch.
Big Comfy Couch. There you go.
Yeah.
The doll is terrifying.
So fucking terrifying. I love this show. When she lays on the clock and does that weird fucking thing with her legs.
Yeah,
I'm like, that girl's got to be good at the sax. She's doing some weird shit.
Oh my God, we could probably watch so many shows now that just like would mean so differently to us.
I have to rewatch this.
Yeah,
as well. I love.
I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. Yeah, I saw a meme the other day that was like, "Did you know that Steve and Molly from Big Comfy Couch are married in real life?"
Shut the fuck up.
They're not.
Oh,
I was like, that's why I hate the internet. It's the internet always does this to me where I just fully invest on something. But that's when, so Steve made a TikTok. And so he's like blowing up because it's like, you left me when I needed you. Everyone's like so traumatized, but also like excited to see him.
Wow.
But okay, Big Comfy Couch. Yeah, this is like
Huge
daytime PBS, I think. Like,
I feel like I watched this like way too late into my youth too. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I was watching it still when I was like 12, 13, which is like kind of weird and embarrassing and dark. But I loved it.
I think I did that with, I had a show I did that with. I think I did with Dragon Tales.
Okay.
Watched it later in life. So we're on the same wavelength there.
So we're good there.
We're good there.
I thought this was the best show. I mean, I loved Molly. She's super freaky. Like I imagine her standing at the end of my bed like Poltergeist. But
then look at her there. So sweet.
So sweet until she got bitchy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember she'd have like little tantrums
moments.
and shit.
And like, she would like kick around on the couch and stuff.
Yeah.
And the couch was its own character, right?
It's very Restoration Hardware, like cloud sofa adjacent.
Adjacent. Yeah, exactly.
We should look into that. I feel like the restoration.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. Do you know this one?
Is it Fern Gully?
No, but it's okay. It's Swan Princess.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I feel like there's this whole era of movies that were not Disney movies, but like Disney adjacent, you know?
Yeah, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
My whole life, I was never into cartoons.
Great.
I only liked real people, places, and things.
Good.
That's what we call authenticity, baby.
That's authenticity.
I didn't like cartoons. I was so put off by cartoons. So I probably would not know this one.
Okay, well, there you go. Basically, it was the Little Mermaid. Instead of a mermaid, she was a swan.
Oh, ew.
Interesting.
I hate birds.
But it had a cult following.
Sounds like it, yeah. Wow. She's cute, though.
I feel like, it was like this. What was it? Ferngully. Anastasia was another one that like.
Anastasia I fucked with.
Yeah, but it was because it wasn't Disney, but it was
Great
like,
soundtrack.
I think that's on HBO too.
What was that song in the beginning?
Yeah, where it's like
life is a road and I want to keep doing.
I was like, see, Meg Ryan was just queen of the
Donna Lewis at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was a Donna Lewis song. People thought she was a one-hit wonder with "I Love You Always Forever." They forgot about the Anastasia soundtrack. That's why I'm here.
Next time I come to LA, we should do like a live watch.
Would love to.
And we just like, just have like a slumber party situation.
Martinis and Anastasia to die for. And then the Nanny.
And then as I'm saying, finish up with the Nanny.
Palate cleanser.
Not a big comfy couch, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm not trying to rewatch it.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can.
No, and we'll get on Megan's Law if we start watching that shit. Fucking creepy.
Yeah, we'll have to have a therapist with this. Well, awesome. Well, thank you for playing. I'm glad that some of those brought back memories.
I loved that.
And yeah, well, so Jackie, we're at the end.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Jackie, I would love for you to just tell us, like, obviously you have your 2 podcasts, which plug them again.
The Bitch Bible, which is every Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday. Me and Taylor are making awkward eye contact.
Yeah,
but it's every single week. I promise we don't miss one fucking week. There's like 400 episodes. Sure. Don't listen to the first 3 years. And then Mind, Body, No Soul, which comes out every week. Guided meditations for, the not easily offended. And then I'm shadow banned constantly, but if you can find me on Instagram, it's at Jackie Schimmel or not.
Perfect. And we'll throw those handles up on the screen.
Cool.
All right. Well, Jackie, I'm sure people have questions for you. So if you guys have questions for Jackie or if there's any nostalgic moments we missed today, please feel free to comment. Thank you for tuning in to Millennial Made. Jackie, thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to do more with you.
Thank you.
Media. Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the fam.
Thank you.